before we get to it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you always watch the full video.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Honeykomb Brazy catching a federal gun case over his security guards being fake.
What?
December 18th, 2023. The Mobile County Sheriff's Special Ops Unit and FBI Safe Streets Task Force were on the highway traveling across the Dolly Parton Bridge when they observed a white 2022 Cadillac Escalade with Texas plates traveling in the left lane. Passing the task force officer and special agent, it would appear the Escalade was traveling too close to the vehicle in front of it. Remaining in the left lane, along with the blacked out window tints, would give two reasons why the Escalade could be pulled over. A traffic stop was performed on the Escalade at exit 22 in Criolla on the off-ramp. Due to the tint of the vehicle, the driver was asked to exit and come back to the deputies. When the driver, who was later identified as Mason Fuller, exited the vehicle, he was wearing an outer carrier equipped with soft armor with enforcement written across. When asked about the other occupants in the vehicle, he'd advised two others were inside of the SUV. Due to the body armor, Fuller was asked about the presence of firearms, and Fuller stated there was a firearm under the driver's seat and at least one firearm in the backseat area. Due to the presence of multiple firearms in the vehicle, the other occupants were requested to exit the vehicle and come back to deputies. The first person to exit from the back passenger side door was LaShawn Jones, who's more commonly known as 28-year-old Mobile rapper Honeykomb Brazy. The next person to exit was Miguel Hall. The vehicle would be cleared for officer safety, and deputies quickly noticed a strong odor of marijuana emitting from the vehicle. A criminal history check would be conducted on all three men. Honeykomb Brazy and Miguel Hall were both prohibited to possess firearms. Brazy had been convicted of robbery, assault, possessing a firearm, and marijuana, while Hall had been convicted of burglary, organized criminal activity, fraud, and evading arrest. Due to the reported presence of firearms and the odor of marijuana in the vehicle, a probable cause search was performed. Under the driver's seat lay a 9mm handgun that was within the immediate reach of where the driver Fuller had been sitting. Under the third row seat and within immediate reach and control of Brazy and Hall was a .556 AR pistol. On the ashtray was a partially smoked blunt, and inside of the seat pouch behind the front passenger seat, only in the immediate reach and control of Brazy, was a liquid medicine bottle with the label ripped off. The word promethazine could be made out on the destroyed label. Laying on the front passenger seat was a bulletproof vest with hard plates. While searching the center console of the vehicle, the task force officer located a hidden compartment, which would be confirmed later at the FBI garage by applying power to the device. The compartment was empty, but marijuana shake could be seen in and underneath the center console. A criminal history check would be conducted on Mason Fuller, the man with the enforcer vest on. Come to find out, Fuller had an active protection from abuse order issued out of Georgia from September 28, 2023. Once that protection order was issued, Fuller became prohibited from firearms. All three men would be arrested and transported to the Mobile County Metro Jail on charges of certain persons forbidden to possess a firearm. The guns and seized cell phones were turned into the FBI evidence room, while the bottle of lean and burnt blunt will be sent off for analysis. Now Mason Fuller, who goes by the name Bishop, is the 6'4", 320-pound man whose Instagram would state he's the CEO of Lockdown Protection and a celebrity bodyguard. He can also be seen with Honeykomb Brazy wearing the same enforcer vest. Back in February of 2022, Bishop was arrested in DeKalb County, Georgia on charges of battery family violence, simple battery family violence, and disorderly conduct. The charges could mean domestic violence or just violence with another member of one's family, but either way, Bishop would be found not guilty of battery, not guilty of simple battery, and would plead no contest to disorderly conduct. He'd be given credit for 2 days in jail and complete 4 anger management classes before the case was officially closed. In September of 2023, another case would be opened, and weeks later the courts approved a 12-month temporary protection order between a female and Bishop. Now, under Georgia law, even though a temporary protection order or TPO doesn't make you a convicted felon, it can prohibit you from possessing firearms for the duration of the TPO.
Come on,
this means
bruh.
Bishop would have signed and agreed that he understands the restrictions set on him for the next 12 months. You can't go near the female, can't contact the female, and can't possess firearms. But being private security for a rapper who's been shot multiple times and allegedly had smoke with a drug kingpin worth $24 million, who's been charged with having Brazy's grandparents' house shot up, resulting in a bullet piercing an oxygen tank and blowing the house up, you know damn well you need guns for protection. Now, Brazy was released from prison in November, and Bishop was hired under the impression Bishop could legally carry, not knowing Bishop was just as hot as a convicted felon and became prohibited 2 months before Brazy was released. Looking back at the affidavit, when Bishop was asked if any guns were in the car, he said one was under the driver's seat and at least one was in the back, meaning he didn't even know the exact amount of guns he had in the vehicle, but he's supposed to be the legal carrier providing armed security. Because of Bishop's disregard for the TPO and working as armed security under false pretenses, by portraying himself as able to legally carry and provide armed security, Honeykomb, Brazy, and everyone else in the vehicle are facing federal weapon charges.
If I was Brazy, I for sure, I'm suing, bruh. I'm suing you. If my team hires you, I'm suing them too. Like, what? But in the street, that probably would make him a snitch. But, bruh, like, come on, they putting your freedom at risk though. And that aspect, like, come on, dog.
Brazy sat in the second row seat while Bishop knew at least one gun was behind Brazy in the third row, meaning if Bishop had 5 guns in the back row, Brazy would have been charged with all 5, and because Bishop couldn't even give deputies an exact number, it just goes to show he didn't know what all was back there. Being that Bishop has no felony convictions, he only faces up to 10 years in federal prison, while Honeykomb Brazy has multiple priors. Convicted of robbery, assault, and possession of a firearm, with this new firearm arrest, the feds may attempt to enhance Honeykomb Brazy's case with the Armed Career Criminal Act, in which he'd face a minimum 15 years. The day Honeykomb Brazy was arrested, Finesse 2 times would take to Instagram with a post reading, "I don't even need a gun to kill my enemies." This will be the first time responding to Honeykomb Brazy, as Finesse was dead quiet when Brazy repeatedly called him out after being released. Finesse would hashtag out of war, but for anyone that's read the book, celebrating a man going to jail isn't one of the chapters. Now, it was reported Honeykomb Brazy received a pretrial release, which is the equivalent to a federal bond, but it wasn't true. Brazy is still in federal custody at this time and will remain in custody until the final deposition of federal charges. A post to Brazy's Instagram would read, "Boy, this shit Brazy, how the fuck they doing my brother? I hustle no luck brought these fake ass security guards around him from Texas and we thinking these motherfuckers legit. How the fuck these dudes felons too? Got us thinking y'all hired real security. Then they pleaded not guilty and shit like they trying to set him up, but the gun's in one of them's name and the other one's BM name. So how the fuck y'all pleaded not guilty? What? Then on top of that, they moved my brother to another prison and keep them down in the city back there talking to the police for 3 to 4 hours. Then when Brazy try to see what's up, they talking about they can't talk to him. The fuck type of time y'all on? My motherfucking brother got out doing the right shit. Giving back to the community, squashing beef in the city, moving right with some fake ass security that he thought was legit, and he get caught up like this on some bullshit cause y'all ain't hire real security.
Yeah,
with all y'all hoes. So come to find out, both men in the car with Brazy were his security, hired by his manager, and the pistol was under Bishop's name, while the AI pistol was allegedly under Miguel's baby mama's name, and the bulletproof Escalade also came from Texas. But when it came down to it, neither man took his gun charge.
That's
Brazy
crazy
got
though,
locked
bro.
up on the house.
Like, what? They're like, nah,
Now this is crazy. As everybody fucking knows, the hottest topic out right now is BG, and in the BG case, we broke down how in both of BG's cases, 2 of them, he had a fall guy. This wasn't hired security. This was someone that's going to take the rap for the shit with either no criminal history or a small criminal history or whatever. He just finna break him off on some money. He had a fucking fall guy. But in this situation, this was supposed to be Brazy's fucking security. These dudes were sent from Texas. Y'all know who Brazy's under. They get sent from Texas. They give him the bulletproof Escalade. They give him 2 security guards. Dude got the enforcer vest on. He's big as a motherfucker. The other dude's a flat out felon, so I don't even know how that works because the manager replied back saying that they did a background check. Whatever. They didn't know that this guy had a restraining order. Whatever the situation is, he's going to say what he's going to say. Brazy's going to say what Brazy's going to say. But at the end of the fucking day, neither one of those guns was Brazy's.
Oh God!
One's in the 3rd row seat. Brazy could have not known that motherfucker was there.
That's the moment
because
you say
Bishop
guilty,
didn't even know how many guns were in the back. And then the other guy is a convicted felon. The other security, Miguel, is a convicted fucking felon. Now what's fucked up is this is more constructive possession than anything. Brazy wasn't actually possessing it, but it was near him. It's the equivalent of you sitting in the right seat, someone sitting in the left seat, the gun is in the middle, the police are looking at you. Yo, whose gun is it? Nobody says nothing. Well, both of y'all are getting locked up for the shit. And both of y'all are felons, both of y'all are fucked now. But what's crazy is the punishment is going to be the most severe for Brazy and the other guy, Miguel, because he's already a convicted felon too. But Brazy's felonies are off the fucking chain, which might lead them to hitting him with that Armed Career Criminal Act, 15 years in the feds, plus whatever else they want to put on him, and Brazy's pretty much gone. Now the conspiracy theory behind this is finesse 2 times. Because Brazy was going hard as a motherfucker for the almost 60 days he was free, and then all of a sudden he gets locked up because of security that came from Texas, which also has ties back to finesse. Now, I'm not saying the conspiracy theory is true, but these are the rumors that are floating around. You know, I don't really touch on rumors too much, but it's like if you're gonna celebrate a man going to jail, it's gonna make a motherfucker think you was behind the play. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section.
True, but then again, it's like, bro, if that's your op, F him. So what? It's cold. Like, you know, you don't wish jail upon no one because hey, jail is not the place to be. But hey, if that's your op, sorry to say, like, let's be honest though. Like, it's certain things like you don't wish upon certain people, but then like when it comes to your op, it's like yeah, I don't wish certain things upon you. But then again, I'm not finna like be heartbroken that you went to jail. And then 2, it's his management team is the one that hired him. They should have told me they did a background check, bro. Obviously, you got to do a good one or a real one. Cause come on, bro, like a felony, that's easy gonna pop up. Easy. That's not saying you don't even got to do a deep dive for that. That's what as soon as you run that, the first few seconds, boom, felony. What? That's crazy though, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.